Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the Roosevelt dime, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Have you ever wondered if a single dime could change your life? Imagine going through a roll of coins and suddenly stumbling upon a rare Roosevelt dime worth tens of thousands of dollars. It sounds unbelievable, right? But it's absolutely true. There is a 1994 Roosevelt dime from a proof set that has left collectors stunned with its astonishing value. Could you be holding one right now without even realizing it? Stick with me until the end because we're diving deep into why this coin is so valuable and how much it's actually worth. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Now, when people think of rare coins, they usually picture old, worn-out pieces from centuries ago. But the reality is, some of the most valuable coins in existence today were minted not too long ago. And the 1994 Roosevelt dime is one of them. What makes this particular dime stand out? Well, it's not just any ordinary coin. It comes from a proof set, meaning it was struck with extreme precision, featuring a flawless, mirror-like finish that regular dimes simply don't have. But here's where things get interesting. There's a version of this coin that somehow ended up in circulation, making it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery for any lucky finder. So, let's break it down. The 1994 Roosevelt dime was officially meant to be part of a proof set, which means it was supposed to stay in collectors' hands, never to be used as everyday change. However, rare errors or unauthorized releases have led to some of these coins escaping into circulation. That's why coin collectors and treasure hunters are always on the lookout for these unexpected gems. If you ever come across a Roosevelt dime with a deep, mirrored surface and ultra-sharp details, stop everything and inspect it closely. Because if it's the real deal, you might just be holding a jackpot in your hands. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The D on this dime stands for the Denver Mint, where it was produced. While regular 1994 Roosevelt dimes are common and worth only face value, the proof version with the Denver Mint mark is a completely different story. These rare proof dimes were not intended for everyday use, and any found outside their proof sets are highly sought after by collectors willing to pay an incredible price for them. Imagine spending just 10 cents on a soda or a snack, only to realize later that you gave away a dime worth more than most people's yearly salary. So, what kind of money are we actually talking about here? Hold on tight, because this is where things get truly exciting. If you're lucky enough to find a rare 1994 Roosevelt dime from a proof set in pristine condition, its value can range between $42,000 and $57,000. That's right, one tiny dime could be worth as much as a brand new luxury car or even a down payment on a house. This is why checking your change and searching through old coin collections is more important than ever. Who knows? That little dime sitting in your drawer or piggy bank might just be your golden ticket. So, the next time you come across a Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. You could be holding a life-changing treasure without even knowing it. Top 2. Have you ever come across a simple-looking Roosevelt dime and wondered if it could be worth a fortune? What if I told you that a single 1980 Roosevelt dime from a proof set could fetch an unbelievable amount of money? Yes, you heard that right. This little coin, often overlooked in pocket change, has stunned collectors with its jaw-dropping value. So, before you spend that dime, take a closer look, because the next one you find might just be worth thousands. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The 1980 Roosevelt dime was struck at the Denver Mint, but there's something incredibly rare about a certain proof version of this coin. Unlike regular dimes, which are produced for everyday circulation, proof dimes are struck with extra care, using specially polished dies and high-quality planchets. These proof coins are meant for collectors, but in some cases, a small number of them have unique characteristics that set them apart from the rest. And that's exactly what happened with this rare dime. Experts believe that an extremely small number of these dimes, possibly just a handful, were mistakenly struck with a different die or composition, making them significantly different from standard proof dimes. These rare variations often go unnoticed by the untrained eye, but to collectors, they are worth a fortune. What's even more exciting is that some of these special dimes might still be hidden in collections, coin rolls, or even passed down through generations without anyone realizing their true value. Imagine holding a coin that looks like any other dime, but has an extraordinary history and rarity behind it. Collectors and numismatists are willing to pay big money for the finest examples of these dimes, especially those in pristine condition. The highest graded examples of this coin have sold for unbelievable amounts at auctions, making them one of the most sought-after Roosevelt dimes in the collecting world. So, what could this tiny treasure actually be worth? Well, hold on to your seats, because a verified, top-quality specimen of the 1980 Roosevelt dime from a proof set has commanded prices ranging from $46,000 to $69,000 at auctions. Yes, that's right. This small, everyday coin could be worth as much as a brand new luxury car or even a down payment on a house. Now, the big question is, could you be the next lucky person to discover one of these rare dimes? Always check your collection, examine proof sets carefully, and keep an eye out for unusual features that might set your coin apart. You never know when you might stumble upon a life-changing discovery in your own pocket change. Top 3. Imagine finding a tiny dime in your pocket that could change your life forever. That's right. One small Roosevelt dime, a coin so common that millions pass through our hands every day, yet this specific one is worth an absolute fortune. We're talking about the rare 1973 Roosevelt dime, a coin that was never supposed to exist in this form. And if you happen to come across it, you could be holding on to something valued at an astonishing $49,000 to $59,000. The story of this ultra-rare Roosevelt dime is a mix of mystery, error, and numismatic gold. Normally, 1973 Roosevelt dimes struck at the Denver Mint bear the iconic D Mint mark and were produced in standard circulation quality, meant for everyday transactions. However, deep within the U.S. Mint, a few of these dimes were struck in proof quality, mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and a level of craftsmanship reserved for collectors' proof sets. But here's where the story takes a wild turn. A handful of these proof-quality dimes were somehow struck with a Denver Mint mark and mysteriously escaped into circulation. Now, what makes this so incredible? Proof coins are meticulously crafted using specially polished dies and planchets, designed exclusively for collectors, not for general circulation. They are supposed to be found only in sealed proof sets, marked with the prestigious S for the San Francisco Mint. So how did these proof-quality coins end up bearing a D Mint mark and getting released into the wild? Theories abound, from an accidental mix-up in the mint to a rogue employee slipping a few into regular production. Whatever the case, this mistake created one of the most valuable Roosevelt dimes in American history. The few examples known to exist have stunned collectors, pushing their value to record heights. And here's why. Because these dimes were never officially recognized or intended to be made, they are considered some of the rarest dimes in existence. With only a handful known to the coin collecting world, demand far outweighs supply, driving up the price to insane levels. So, how do you spot this rare gem? First, look closely at the date, 1973. Next, check for the tiny D Mint mark just above the year on the obverse side. But here's the most crucial part. This dime must have a proof-like appearance, with highly reflective surfaces and razor-sharp details. If you have one, don't even think about spending it. Get it authenticated immediately because this coin has been known to sell for an eye-watering $49,000 to $59,000. Just imagine, a single Roosevelt dime, a coin most people overlook, could be hiding in an old collection, a coin jar, or even mixed in with regular pocket change. It's a once-in-a-lifetime find that could turn an ordinary person into an instant jackpot winner. Keep your eyes open, because this tiny piece of history is out there, waiting to be discovered. Top 4. Imagine finding a single dime that could change your life forever. A tiny 10-cent coin hiding in a proof set, a coin so rare that collectors are willing to pay an absolute fortune for it. That's right. We're talking about the elusive and incredibly valuable 2000 Roosevelt dime from a proof set, one of the rarest modern dimes that could be worth an astonishing amount of money. If you have one of these, you could be looking at a massive payday, because the right one has been known to fetch a jaw-dropping sum of money at auction. So, why is this coin so special? What makes it stand out from the millions of other Roosevelt dimes minted in the year 2000? It all comes down to a bizarre and mysterious error, a rare anomaly that has driven collectors wild with excitement. Normally, proof dimes are struck at the San Francisco Mint with the S Mint mark. But what if I told you that a small number of these coins were accidentally struck with a D Mint mark instead? That's right. This specific 2000 D Roosevelt dime should never have existed in a proof set. It was never intended to be there. Just think about it. This isn't your everyday pocket change. The US Mint carefully produces proof coins with high-quality strikes, deep mirror-like finishes, and stunning details, making them stand out from regular circulation coins. Proof sets are meant to showcase the best of American coinage, but somehow, a dime with the Denver Mint mark slipped into a set that was supposed to contain only San Francisco minted proof coins. That error makes this dime one of the rarest and most desirable coins in modern U.S. history. The hunt for this incredible rarity has sent collectors scrambling, searching proof sets from the year 2000 in hopes of striking gold. Well, silver in this case. But here's the catch: very few of these dimes have ever surfaced, and that extreme scarcity is what has pushed its value through the roof. Imagine spending just 10 cents on something and later realizing it's worth a staggering amount. It's a collector's dream come true, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that could bring an incredible payday. Now, let's talk about the money, because this is where things get crazy. This rare proof set error coin has commanded unbelievable prices in the numismatic market. When one of these elusive dimes appears at auction, it doesn't just sell for a few hundred or a couple of $1,000s. No, the real bidding wars begin when collectors realize just how few of these exist. The right coin in pristine condition has been known to sell for an astonishing $39,000 to $46,000. So, before you dismiss those old proof sets sitting in a drawer or tucked away in a collection, take a closer look. If you're lucky enough to find a 2000 D Roosevelt dime in a proof set, you might just be holding a life-changing fortune in the palm of your hand. Could you be the next collector to strike it rich? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries.